Alright, I'm going to restore this 1936, I believe, it's a Silvertone console radio. We kind of step back for a moment, you can see the grandeur of this thing. Going around the back, I'll show you what's inside. And there's the radio section. And down here is a huge speaker with this big baffle here. So, pretty interesting looking radio. There's some white stuff creeping out of the power supply capacitor, so hopefully it won't be too difficult. I removed the radio chassis, and you can see it's kind of crudded up, but it looks to be complete. Here's what it looks like from the inside rear, and you could tell that it looks like someone worked on this radio before, because there's this cap kind of hanging there with some lamp wire or speaker wire or something, and there's this new power cord in there, and looks like a lot of the all the paper caps are still there. Yeah, this was definitely used to bypass these power supply caps. Alright, so pretty interesting. Okay, here it is. Got the radio working. It's all recapped. And here we are, jamming to I don't know what. That's pretty awesome. And you can see the magic eye is here. Pretty sweet. Tune around a little bit.
Como pocas, no siempre es fácil, pero siempre interesante.
Got good tone.
Que beleza. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord.
Okay. Maybe the AGC isn't working here, but definitely appears to be working. Maybe the alignment might be good.
But for now, that's it.
We can have more international animation or game.
One station after another, tuning them in. It's a pretty sensitive receiver there. You have to clean the rest of it out here, but that's what it looks like. Pretty sweet. Okay, so I got this, got the AGC repaired on this radio here. Replaced the front panel lights. Had to replace some resistors back here to fix the AGC. You can see a few of the new ones there, and there. And this one down here. So I think the next step will be an alignment. But for now, it's tuning in a lot of stations. So if we tune around, in the shortwave band, shortwave stations. If we tune back here, I heard an amateur.
See you later, Joe. Maybe the pillow. Come on back.
There we go.
Use it to, quiet down the traffic. It's a something in conceptual physics today.
There's some hams. Yeah, really cool. Some hams on shortwave there. So the chassis needs to be cleaned. It's a little messy, but cleaning and alignment are the next steps. I think this thing will be all set. Alright, the alignment's now done. Very cool. Went through and aligned all these and these and these. Each band is clearly indicated. And align the IF transformers back here. This radio is now ready to be cleaned up. Okay, so we have installed here a iPod switch, so you can go between radio and iPod. It's wired into the volume control, and we have a little audio mixing going on with 210K resistors. And the reason for that is sometimes you don't want to hear, talk radio and so on. You just want some good jazz playing through your radio. Zoom into this. Alright, we're going to button this up and clean up the chassis. Okay, we got the chassis all cleaned up. Cleaned up quite a bit of goop from this capacitor. It spewed some white stuff all over the place, same with this one. And yeah, sprayed some contact cleaner in all the tube sockets. So next step will be to reinsert the tube. The tubes are over here, and I cleaned them all up as well with the window cleaner. Okay, all the tubes are reinstalled on the clean chassis here. Here's the back with the radio and audio input switch. And I think we're ready to turn it on, see what happens. Okay, the radio's playing pretty well. All the tubes are lit up. Front, nice and bright. And there's the magic eye. Need to flip it around a little bit. Looks pretty good. Time to clean up the chassis. Although the chassis is in good shape as is, we'll get this guy cleaned up. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is clean this cabinet now. I'm going to use the Howard Restore Finish and see how that works. I'm also going to try to clean the inside and the back here. Amazingly enough, these rubber standoffs there are in good shape. Speaker's in outstanding shape, and it has this huge baffle back here. So we'll clean this all up and show you what it looks like. Alright, here's the chassis after I applied some Restore Finish and waxed it. So it's real shiny. You can see the reflection in the floor there. So now I'm going to reinstall the radio itself. Alright, here it is. The console radio is deployed in my living room.